I'm back today. It's Sunday. I don't typically do videos on Sundays, but I just got this bag. I have to share it with you. I'm so excited. It is like all the rage right now. It's all the rage on Instagram, and I just had to share my bag with you. So it is the new Dior saddle bag that everyone on Instagram is like carrying and being gifted and buying, and I just wanted to share mine too. Just kidding, haha. This bag is the original bag that I bought in like 2000 or 2001, and I want to share it with you. It has so much meaning to me. It kind of like shaped my drive in life. I'm not kidding, we'll go through that. And I just honestly can't believe that it came back exactly the way it was before. I don't think there's any major changes, and I worked my ass off kissing, like, not that it's a bad thing. I love all people, rich people, poor people, but I kissed rich people's ass and cleaned up after them like no other so I could get this bag, okay? There's so much drama. A friend stole this bag from me in high school. Like, it was ridiculous, okay? There's so much drama that went behind this bag, but I went through so much shit to get this bag. And I just thought it would be a cool story. I have so many little extras to share with you, like this, all this stuff to share you. It's so fun. Like, I don't know, I just figured you guys would like this because this bag is like so in right now. And I'm just gonna get started. So let's go down memory lane. You'll learn a lot about me, I think, and this bag will be a big part of the video as well. First, let's talk about the controversy, I guess, on Instagram about this Dior saddle bag, the way that all the big bloggers or big influencers are being given this bag, right? And that doesn't bother me. What bothers me is like that they were given like, all these stories. Did you guys see? I don't know if you saw, but on Instagram, like 3 days ago, I woke up in the morning, I checked Instagram, and like every single blogger had a fucking Dior bag, a saddle bag, like different colors, different styles, but they all had one. And I just think it was so bizarre for Dior to have done that. It wasn't a bag they had to push. It wasn't something that was gonna be like, I'm not sure if this will go well, like let's send people these to like try and push them, like, you know what I mean? It was a bag that's such a classic, amazing, unique thing that I don't think they had to do it. And I kind of feel like they cheapened it almost. I don't like when people are given expensive things, like the Dior bag, the big tote one that says like they had written their name on it and they gave those as gifts. Like, I don't think I would buy one after that because, like, I don't know, I feel like that was a gift, you know, like a giveaway, and then you're having to go in and buy it, and you can't even get your name on it. It would say Christian Dior. You guys, I don't know, I'm not a good explainer, but you guys know what I'm talking about, right? So there's just some things I feel like they didn't need to push this bag at all, and they completely pushed it. Like, I think it obviously would have done amazingly if they didn't send it to every fucking person in the world. That's my take on it. There's no controversy, like no hate. Like, if you are a big influencer, you deserve gifts from you know, companies and things like that. Good for you, brownie points. I love it, like whatever. Okay, so that's my take on that. But let's talk about my bag and how it shaped my life, because I love talking about myself on here. Okay, so I'm not sure if I bought this bag I graduated from high school in 2002, and I had like weird jobs during high school. I worked at like Aaron Brothers, and what else did I do? I worked at some weird stupid shit like that. And then when I turned 18, I worked at the pool for the Ritz-Carlton. And no, I wasn't like a server. That was like a legit job. I was like a janitor basically. So I'd just go around and give out towels, like pick up towels, like pick up trash. Like, it was glorified janitor. The only thing that was different was I got to wear like a pool skirt, you know what I mean? Keep in mind, I was heavy back then. I was probably like I got to be like 180. My highest was like 180 pounds. And then I decided to I lost the weight at that point. But just so you guys know, like, you know what I mean? And by the way, can we just talk about, I'm not fat shaming, I'm not body shaming, like this is talking about myself. I don't feel good at that point. Some of you guys out there can be like 600 pounds and feel good for you. Everyone should do themselves. You know that's how I feel in life. Like, everyone should just do what the fuck they want and just do yourself and shut up about it. That's how I feel. So I'm talking about myself. It doesn't have anything to do with you, all right? I did not like myself at that weight anyway. So it was not like this cute little like pool girl, like other pool girls were like were super cute. I didn't feel cute, okay? Anyway, my point is that my goal for working that job, for doing that job, like my parents fed me and like gave me a roof and stuff like that. I didn't have to like have a job really. I mean, I didn't, unless like I wanted to shop and things like that, you know what I mean, which I did. That's why I had the job. So anyway, when I was working at the Ritz, I really got a taste of like really expensive goods. Like I knew about really nice things, you know, not really nice things. Like my mom never had like super designer things. She like didn't want that. And so growing up, like that wasn't something that she, you know, I was really like around all the time. But when I started working at the Ritz-Carlton, it was really shoved in my face, and I really didn't like being the girl who was cleaning up after these really rich people and their kids. There was girls my age who were there with their families laying out by the pool, and distinctly remember this one girl. She was so pretty. She had like a little pink sarong on and a pink bathing suit, and I think she was like European, and she had these Dior slippers on. They were pool slides, and they were teal at the bottom, and the top, they're like my Fendi slides, you know, were clear. They were like plastic, and it said Dior on it. I just felt like that really opened my eyes to, like, if I want to like be able to, okay, I'm being superficial, whatever, I don't care if you, I don't give a fuck about what your opinion is. If I want nice material things like this, I need to do something, you know what I mean? Like I can't like just work at a pool, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, like I just started, my brain started turning, and it's because I was experiencing like rich people, you know what I mean? I don't know how this video is gonna go, I don't know how people are gonna take this, but I don't care. I'm being honest with you and I'm being real. I'm sharing my life with you, so you should just back off if you don't agree with it, honestly. All right, here we go. So I worked really hard because I really wanted this bag so bad. I finally got enough money to get it. Actually, I didn't even get enough money to get it. I just saved around, I remember I saved like half, and then I went and bought it on a credit card, and I paid the credit card off, you know what I mean? So I finally got this bag. I loved it so much. I felt so fucking cool. I was still really fat, so I was like, I was really fat for myself, okay? I was still really fat for myself, talking about myself here, so I didn't feel like amazing, but the bag made me feel amazing. It made me feel like, just made me feel really good, okay? And anyway, so then I go into community college. So I didn't go into a 4-year community college. I went into a 2-year college. Not because I'm stupid. I really don't think I'm stupid. I have a master's degree now and a business. Obviously, I don't think I'm stupid. It was because I basically failed out of high school because I never went. I ditched almost every single day. I couldn't be there. I had no friends. I was all that mattered was I did not want one more person to come up and like mention I was fat or mention that I looked like funny or I was wearing too much makeup. Like, I don't know, I always got like picked on, and it was just so horrible. I just could not be there. I was friends with like the locker lady. She would like let me ditch and like sit in the locker room with her. It was horrible. She was so nice to let me do that. But anyway, I just never went to class because I could not be there. Like I could not be there and get made fun of or like just one more time. So basically I graduated with like a 1.6 GPA. Like, and it was not because I was retarded. It was just because I wasn't going to school and I just couldn't. Like, so it was horrible. So I went to a CC community college. I went to Saddleback, if you guys know, in Orange County, and I got there and it was the same thing. It was the same losers in my class. Anyone who I've actually looked up to had moved on to a 4-year, and I was just so disgusted with myself. Not that CCs are bad. I'm not hating on CCs, okay? I always feel like I have to, you know, like defend what I say because I'm honest with you guys, but I felt like such a fucking loser. I was just like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, I can't believe I did this to myself. Like, I am continuing this misery life, you know what I mean? So I went to like anyway, I forget where I'm going with this, but basically I'm like, what am I doing? Like me wanting to be this better person, like this like successful person, like this person that I saw at the Ritz, like these people I had to clean up after that I didn't like, but I was jealous of. This is not them. Like, they're not at community colleges, like, you know, with a 1.6 GPA out of a fucking public high school. Like, this is not what you want. So I got my ass in gear. I fucking like just worked. I did the credits I had to for that. I didn't even stay 2 years. I stayed 1 year and then I transferred. I got like a scholarship. I did really well. And I just got really motivated after that. I lost the weight. Things got a lot better for me. Okay, let's put it that way. I feel like I'm losing a lot, but I kind of wanted to put that story in here because this bag and the girls' Dior shoes and just like Jessica Simpson and just like these people who like were starting to shape me and like I want to be like that. I want to have what they have. Kind of like molded me to like work hard and to go after what I wanted, and that might have been material things. It might be material things, but do what you want to do. Okay, it's like your fucking life. Okay, so I have this bag, and by the way, it's really fucking dirty. It's so dirty. I used to go to like, I finally had friends when I started. I forget why or how I had friends. I forget who my friends were, but I remember getting like really drunk a lot, like going out with friends. I don't remember where, not all the time, but when I did, I just like didn't know how to like, I didn't know like when to stop. And that's why this bag is so fucking filthy. I have not washed it or anything one time, and I used to wear it all the time and go out to like, 18 and over clubs, like stupid shit, stupid things like young people do, and it's filthy. It's absolutely fucking filthy, but it is the original one. I have to get it cleaned. Like, here's probably the color it should be, and then like look at from touching it, from always opening it, it's just like brown. So I'm gonna get it cleaned. It'll probably be really, really nice afterwards, and I'm not sure if I'll wear it. I don't know, like, this reminds me of like that time in my life that I don't want to remember, honestly. Like, it was really hard, and it was really like, ugh, I don't want to be back there. So this reminds me of that. And as much as it shaped a lot of like my ambition today, I don't know, I love it, but I don't. Okay, so this, and then I also have these two little things. I have this little card holder and this little zipper pouch, and then I have this as well. And it's like a plasticky one, but that's what I wanted to share, you guys. I also wanted to share with you some things that I found in my memory box. Okay, so before I go on, I want to talk about what I'm wearing on my face and my... Okay, so before I go on, I want to talk about the details. I want to talk about my face and everything. I went to Glossier today again because I wanted to get a few more colors. On my lips, I'm wearing this cake, which I really, really like, and I kind of like just smudge it everywhere to make me look like a bigger mouth. I really, really love this line. The only thing I'm not wearing on my face, Glossier, is my Color Science face shield, which I wear all the time. You guys know that. It's just the best glow ever. And no, I'm not getting paid with the codes or whatever. I do wear it, just so you guys know. Okay. I'll put the links to what I'm wearing below, and then my new jewelry. You guys have probably been noticing, sorry I'm blinking, I have a ring light, so it gets even worse. So I'm doing a lot more 14K gold filled and sterling silver, and if you guys want to know if I'm allergic to nickel, whatever, 14K gold filled, your 14K gold filled is just like wearing 14 karat jewelry, just so you guys know, so you can wear it as you would. You can get it wet and all that, but I wouldn't recommend it, just because any jewelry, you should not really get it wet if you want it to last forever and ever, you know what I mean? But technically you can. So I came out with some new pieces, and these are the earrings. I have these earrings in 3 different sizes, and then this is the large, and then the medium and the mini come in sterling silver as well. These are a huge hit. I'm so happy you guys are loving them. I wear them all the time. Actually, I haven't even taken them off just for showers to take them off, but I wear them. I've even slept in them. They are so gorgeous. They're so cool. They're so flirty and fun. And what I love about them is they are so big, but they're not weighty, but they are a really, you'll get them. A lot of you you'll get them soon. You'll see how amazing they are, and I can't wait, because I really wanted my 14K and sterling silver stuff to start really shining through. My Orions are now available in gold, 14K gold filled and sterling silver too. So I know that's like a huge popular thing in my line of the Orions, but now you can have them in precious. And I want to share it. These are my L'Amours, and this is the large one, and I put it on a really, really pretty. So basically, this is my bubble heart hoop. My bubble heart hoop I basically have one as a pendant as well. So you can have like a matching set, which I really love. And this chain is so substantial and unique. You can see clear pictures of it online, but I love it. It is so, so, so gorgeous. It's very, very like couture. When you get these pieces, you will see they have almost like a retro 70s feel. I'm just so in love with them. And then this is my mini L'Amour too, and you can get this. This is the 18-inch chain, but you can also get it in a 16. And if you want a custom size after that, just email me and I can totally help you. But these are adorable, stacked. I love them. Like I said, I have a lot more things coming. Not a lot more, but I'm going to be steadily adding more sterling silver and 14K gold filled, because I think it's just time, and I think it's what I want. I do what I want. You guys know that. Just I've always done that. Like, I have to want it. I have to love it to put it in my line. You know what I mean? I have to be ready for it. Like, that's just the way it is, and I just am totally ready for it. And of course, I'm wearing my pills. This is my heart pill, and this is my pay me pill. So those are those, and then my Chevalier. And this is another bracelet coming too. It's also 14 gauge gold filled. It's very Rolex looking to me, like a Rolex band, and then my chain ring. Okay, so box. I have like a very, very like minimal memory box. I don't have pictures. Like I don't have anything like that. I don't know why. Like I probably was just so fat I threw everything away because I was, oh my god, you guys, I looked so bad. Like I didn't even look good. It was just, I have a couple pictures somewhere at my parents' house. Like it doesn't even look like me. And like I saw a picture a couple years ago what I looked like when I was fat. It just makes me sad. Like it brings back like memories of how unhappy I was, and it just, I don't want to like even look at them honestly. So I have things in the memory box I want to show you, but this was my flip phone, and I had a lot of flip phones. I had like the Nokia, I had this Sprint one, and technology back then, I also had the Sidekick, and I had it all bedazzled like Shashway does. You guys know who Shashway is? She's the Singaporean blogger, and I love her a lot, and actually she was one of the reasons why I even started like my blog originally, because I was just so taken by her, like how pretty she is and like blunt and gorgeous, and I love her. And she used to have the Sidekick, and she blinged hers out. This was a long time ago, but this was all before Shashway. Anyway, so this was and it's kind of like lavender, can you tell? And then I had like a little, this is now kind of ruined, but it was a twin star, little twin star. Oh my god, hey, what's up? Hi, I have no friends. You want to hang out now? No, seriously, I had no friends. I had no friends. Who was I going out with? Like I had boyfriends. I always had a boyfriend. Like I was always good at having a boyfriend. I think that's what it was like, you know, always like I can, you know what I mean? So I didn't need friends. Oh yeah, oh god, not good boyfriends. Like not the greatest years, you guys. Like not the greatest years of my life. Let's just put it that way. Okay, I do want to share some like the memories with you. Let me just show you some things. Okay, you're gonna be like, oh my god, this bitch is out of her mind. But I'm being honest with you, so do not fucking try to judge me. Here we go. Can I just show you these clippings that I saved? I'm just gonna pick out my favorite ones. But this is what I wanted to be. Like, is this bad? Is this like bad? I don't give a fuck. Look at this bitch in her mansion, her Versace mansion. Okay, so there's like, this was from a huge magazine, and look at her. She's like laying down. This is Versace ad from like 2000. She's laying down with her golden retriever, and she has like her lemonade in the back, and this is her like outside, like laying down. Okay, then the back one shows like, you know, her like groundskeeper and her with her like fabulous child. Is this the right? No, this is not the right one. Look at this bitch. She has like nothing, there's nothing to worry about. Where does this go? I just want to show you guys this. Like I was really like, oh my god, like people live like this. Like I can do, like this is like a possibility. Like I don't know. I guess I was from like a really small town, like Dana Point, you know, in Orange County. Like I don't know. There's a lot of rich people there too. I don't know. I just never really like, you know, actually I need to back up a little bit. That's not true. I do have, my parents put me in a private school when I was for 6th grade, because they're like, she's such a nerd, like whatever, we cannot put her in like public school for 6th grade, she'll get her ass beat. So 6th grade, so middle school, they put me in a public school, and private school. And my parents, like, we had in like a decent house, like but I think that's where the majority of the money went, you know what I mean, just to have like a nicer house. So my parents always had like really not good cars, like really not good cars, ones that would like break down, you know what I mean. And it was so embarrassing. Like when I think about this, I like cry, and I cry because not only because I'm ashamed that I was embarrassed, like bitch, fuck you, you know what I mean? Your parents work so hard. But also because I remember how embarrassed I was, and that feeling is like embarrassing, you know what I mean? So went to this like hoity-toity school that cost them way too much money, and it was like totally not worth it. And everyone had like drivers even, and not driver, you know, it wasn't that amazing. And they had like, everyone had like a Mercedes, you know what I mean? Or like a BMW. And like, you know, my mom had literally like a 1989 Camaro, like a gold Camaro that hardly ran, like a stick shift, you know? So in the morning, my mom, like, and she worked, you know what I mean? Both my parents worked. My mom dropped me off, and it was like, you know, you have to like go around like this, you have to go around the school and like come in the front of the school and drop each kid off. And there was like a noon duty aide there who would like, you know, stop each car, let the kid out. And then it was just like this whole to-do, you know what I mean? Where like, you couldn't just drop off the kid. You know? So my mom, we had to do that every day. And like, I would always be seen getting out of the car. And sometimes like one time the car, you know, like stalled, and like, it was like a scene. And it was such an embarrassing thing for me. And everyone was mean to me anyway. And so then when my mom would pick me up from school, I would do this really terrible thing, and I'm so ashamed of it, but I would like pretend like I was tired, and I would say I'm really, really tired, and I'd like put the seat down, like lay it back, and she'd be like, put your fucking seat up right now. Do not try to act like you're ashamed. And I was like so sad that I did that. But as a child, like as a child I understand, but now I would never do that, you know what I mean? Like I'd be like, hey, let's go, who cares? You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't care now at all, but back then I just, do you guys, anyway, so that kind of like did too, like I kind of got like the taste of like rich people throughout my life, and I always like didn't resent my parents. I just wished so badly that we could have a little bit more. And then when I started the Ritz job, then I really saw people. I was like, I have to be able to like do what I want. You know what I mean? I don't know. Is this TMI? Probably, you guys are probably gonna hate me, but don't, because I'm just trying to like be honest with you and say like, you know, what shaped like my drive, my motivation today. Okay, look at this bitch. Like this is like not me at all, because like I have to work for my money, and this bitch obviously has like a rich husband. But look at her with her kid, and the like right next to her like huge mansion steps and like the kid's car. Okay. Anyway, that's the Versace ad, and there's like, I don't know, it's like so fabulous, right? In front of, I just loved like, this is like in front of their house. Like, I don't know, I felt really, really liked this ad. They did so. All right, then I did a lot of cutouts of things I loved, but I want to show you guys, I should do a Murakami story too, but here's the Murakami ad from like when it was like released, and I had saved it, and I even wrote my baby right here, because I like knew I was gonna get it, and I did get this bag for myself too. Eventually, I like during college, I was a nanny, I was everything, and I was going to school full-time. Okay. But I had a scholarship, so like I had not a full scholarship, but enough that it wasn't like, you know what I mean? So I didn't have to like, these sunglasses, Jessica Simpson, these sunglasses, they were the Oliver Peoples ones. I actually did end up getting these sunglasses eventually. I'm sure a lot of you guys had them too, because I think everyone my age was a huge Jessica Simpson fan. Anyway, I have all of her like cutouts here. I was so obsessed with her. Do you guys remember her makeup line she did called Dessert? I was totally disappointed with it. I remember when she launched it, I didn't like it at all. It was weird. I didn't like it. And then, but let me show you. I have a lot of like Chanel stuff in here. But look, here is the Dior, the pink Dior, J'adore, that I never got. I never got any of this because, but okay, here are, do you remember these? I'm sure you do. They had these in pool shoes. So these are the shoes I'm talking about that girl had. This was clear, and the bottom was plastic pink, plastic teal. I ended up getting those as well. I just like, was like, just had to be like her. Had to be like, I don't know, I'm obviously not like her at all, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean, okay? I don't know, I hope you guys are not like hating me. I think I loved this one too. I kept this one in my binder, like for college a lot, like on the front of my binder. I remember looking at this all the time. I just really liked it. Here's a Dior puffer jacket. I don't have the Dior saddlebag cut out, but I just want to show you guys like things from my memory box around that time. So that's that. This is my bag, and that was my thought on it. Like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna wear it. I'm not sure. Like, I might wear it. Why not? After I get it cleaned, I might. It just brings back like a lot of weird memories to me. You know what I mean? Like I told you. But I don't know. There's like so many stories I could tell you. I could tell you this one more story. Actually, it's really funny. Now that I think about it, it's like really, really funny. But there was like a Dairy Queen across from my like ritzy junior high school, and everyone went to Dairy Queen after school because it was literally right across the street. And okay, so it was just cool to like drive through, like the parents would just drive their kids through, you know what I mean, like the Dairy Queen to get like something. So I was like, Mommy, I call my mom Mommy, I still do. I'm like, Mommy, can we please like get Dairy Queen today? She's like, no, like I don't have any money right now, like for that, like I don't have any cash. And I'm like, it's nothing, I promise, it's like 50 cents. I was like, I know, like someone in the class said something about it being like 50 cents. She's like, are you sure? Because I have like basically that. And I was like, yes, I promise. So I'm like tearing up thinking about all these terrible things, like for everyone, from my mom and for my young self at that point, like the feelings I felt then, but then like the how bad I feel about it at this point that I did that. Anyway, so we're driving through and we get to the window and my mom sees the price and it curves, you know what I mean? So when you drive through the drive-through, it curves, so you can't back out. So my mom gets the drive-through and she already turns in, and she sees the price and it was not 50 cents. It was like $2 or something. She didn't have it. So she's like, oh my God, they're gonna fucking kill you. She's like, she's like, it's not 50 cents. So she like tries to reverse, and she literally like, it took like about 30 times to like reverse out of there, because I don't know what, she should have just like driven through and been like, oh, we're making it, whatever, we're not gonna wait here or something, we're not gonna eat here, never mind. But she didn't, she like tried, but it was like this huge thing between, looking back, we talk about the Dairy Queen story, but oh my God, it's just funny. Yeah, so I don't know why this fucking bag, like this bag and the stupid fucking Ritz-Carlton, stupid fucking rude rich people. Oh, I watched the rich people's kids too, with like, and they didn't even like give me a tip after watching their kids like all fucking day, and sometimes like into like nighttime too. Long story about all that shit. Okay, before I go, but yeah, okay, so that's it, and yeah, definitely go check out the jewelry, you guys. I want you guys to check it out. I have new styles. I'm gonna be having more styles coming Monday and Tuesday. I'm just having like the ends finished, you know, just little bits and endings finished. I'm really excited about all this new sterling silver and 14K gold filled that I'm doing. I know you guys are gonna love it. It's a really great change that I wanted to do for my line, and I'm just gonna start incorporating a lot more of it in it. Okay, I love you guys. Have a great week ahead.